Well, I can tell you they discriminate against me. You know, people talk about collusion. The real collusion is between the Democrats and these companies because they were so against me.
That was Donald Trump on CNBC whining and crying about how he believes he's being discriminated against by major social media platforms. Donald Trump, who mostly communicates via Twitter and has millions of followers, feels as though he is being discriminated against by social media. Here he is elaborating on that.
You think Facebook and Google and Amazon, are these companies too big now? Do you think the antitrust scrutiny is warranted, and do you think they should be broken up?
Well, I can tell you they discriminate against me. You know, people talk about collusion. The real collusion is between the Democrats and these companies because they were so against me during my election run. Everybody said, if you don't have them, you can't win. Well, I won, you know, and I'll win again because we're doing well.
What does any of that mean? I mean, how are they discriminating? How? The guy who got angry at NFL players for kneeling during the Pledge of Allegiance because they're trying to raise awareness about unarmed black men getting shot and killed by cops is arguing that he's the real victim, that he's the one who's actually dealing with discrimination and unfair treatment. He's a clown. If you support him, do you like supporting a baby? Because that's what he is, he's a child.
No, so there's two issues here. First, the guy's asking a serious question about antitrust. That anchor is very conservative. So it's a softball. He's saying to Donald Trump, hey, there's these conversations about breaking up these tech companies. So I'm sure you've thought of this. So what do you think about that policy? And Trump goes, well, they're very mean to me. No, that's not the question. It's not about you. Are you saying that you might break up Facebook because they were mean to you? How could anybody be in favor of this guy? That's so sad and pathetic. Imagine if they asked Obama, hey, are you thinking of breaking up the Facebook and Amazon? And he's like, well, they were mean to me, so I think I might break them up. I don't like them. The Fox News would have lost their minds. They would have been like, how could the president, what is he doing? That's insane. Oh, it's all about Obama and his ego, right? Now, but when it's Trump, they're like, yeah, of course, they were mean to the baby. You can't be mean to the baby, right? So that is why we should take serious antitrust action that would affect billions of dollars in the economy, maybe trillions, because they were mean to the baby?
Yeah.
Because they put baby in a corner?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And then, by the way, they haven't. I mean,
and that's true. And then second point is they haven't.
They haven't
They
at all.
were incredibly great to him. That's partly why he won.
Okay, so the rest of the interview was even more ridiculous and he was even more unhinged. So let me give you a quick summary of what happened. As we all know, Europe is way ahead of the United States when it comes to protecting their people from some of these major tech companies and some of the ramifications that come along with these major tech companies. In fact, many of these companies have had to pay some pretty hefty fines in Europe. And so Trump mentions that and he's like, these are American companies and that's our money and they're messing with our money. On the other hand, they're really mean to me, so I'm gonna be looking at possibly making them pay some fines as well.
Can I read you the quote?
Yes, please do.
Okay, and guys, follow along with me because this is nearly indecipherable. So they're questioning Biden's mental health. Are you kidding me? Listen to this quote. He says, every week you see the EU going after Facebook and Apple and all these companies that are, great companies, but something is going on. So wait, let's pause. It sounds like he's saying the EU is going after these companies, but they're great companies, so the EU shouldn't do that. But he says, but wait a minute, something's going on. Okay, let's find out what happens after the commercial break. And then he goes and says, but I will say the European Union is suing them all the time. We're going to be looking at them differently. So now it looks like he's back to disagreeing with the EU. Yeah. We're gonna do it different than the EU. Okay, let's keep going. They get all this money. We should be doing that. There are companies, so they're actually attacking our companies, but we should be doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
What? What is that? What does that mean? If you support Donald Trump and you think he's right, I have a simple question for you. Right on what?
Yeah.
So you tell me, is he for antitrust regulations and more regulation like the EU is doing? Or is he against that? because I don't know and you don't know and Trump doesn't know. That was a word salad where he seemed to change his stance about 4 times in one paragraph.
And he doesn't even eat salad.
That's true.
It's crazy.
So what the EU is doing is really strong. That's why it's weak. And that's why we have to be just like them. But I'm against them. That's why I want to be them. What the hell, right? So this guy is not fit to be president. It is super obvious. The emperor has no clothes and we're all going around pretending that he does. Like, oh, should we do this or should we do that? 25th Amendment, remove him from office. He is deeply unstable. There is no rhyme or reason to that. That doesn't make any sense. And he says on national TV that he will make decisions that affect the global economy based on whether his feelings were hurt or not by these companies. 25th Amendment. There's no way around it. You got to do it right now. There's tyt.com/impeach, but we also have in the description box, we'll put the link. We also have a petition to get him out by the 25th Amendment. He could destroy the world economy on a whim. And by the way, he wouldn't even know what he's doing. He might actually be doing the opposite of what he wants to do because he doesn't know anything. Thanks for watching this free clip of the Young Turks. Don't forget to become a TYT member today. For more exclusive content, join now at tyt.com/join.